A to the T to the H. Math is awesome. Mr. Ng's videos teach you a lot about math and to show your work, because if you don't show your work, then that's cheating, and we don't do cheating.
Hey CVA Integrated Math 3 students, the most successful people see adversity or difficulty not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone to greatness as that person. This is the grid view to navigate all the slides, including how to turn in your work. And Mr. Frank, it's that time.
It's time for game plans.
Week number 11, October 17th to October 21st, 2022. We're currently in Module 1, Quadratic Functions. We are focusing on 1.3 complex numbers. Students will be able to perform operations with pure imaginary and complex numbers on their lessons. Sense of urgency here. I just completed the first quarter grades, and now we're working on second quarter progress report, and then here after December, that's the end of the first semester. In terms of first semester, we are about 55% done. Now we only have 38 days left. So as this green one kind of finishes, that means we're done. And for the school year, we've completed about 26%. We have about 73.9% left of the school year. Just wanted to let you guys know, just because you turn in a late assignment doesn't mean I grade it, especially if it's in the red. You have to go through late work. Khan Academy is coming up very soon. Not this Monday, but the following 2 more Mondays. You need a total of 180 learning minutes. This is how you count your learning minutes. If you're ever absent, you click on the absent assignment. Whoa, you guys really want to drop that lowest quiz score. We're at 587. One student asked me, hey, how do I drop the lowest test? You guys are going to have to get to 650 subscribers this semester. Halloween Festival Game Night. 28th, 4 to 6 p.m. CVA building. $5 online or $10 in person. Food and games. I don't know how you get more information, but hey, I want to let you know about it. Hey, did you know that there's online tutoring? Someone there is just waiting for you to ask a math question, English or science. Here it is, information, and if you want to see a video of Mr. Ruelas going through that, click there. Done, 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 done. If you're not performing at 60% or you're missing class, I got to reach out by academic intervention. Stay away from it. Week number 11 is essential question. How can you perform operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on imaginary numbers? This week I have a suggested week at a glance for you. Today, Monday, that should be the 17th. WAG 11 and then your Ed puzzle. 11.2 discussion opens. And I'm calling this a free day. If you want to work on your assignments, and I want to take a peek at this assignment, but it won't be due until next week, but I want you to kind of get ahead, or at least when you have time. This is called a take-home reflection. You're going to make a copy of this. You can print it, or if you wanted to write it all out, I think you can just really type it in. Change your color or highlight your answers would be really helpful. You're going to go through and answer all of this. You're going to do some fractions, decimals, and percents here. I gave you some suggestions. Some reflections, you can check marks or put X's there. And if you're like, you want more details, you can double click in the footer, it's called, down here. I have an old video, I have a new video. It's not really new, it's probably 2 or 3 years old. I got some common mistakes the students make on this one. And if you need help with the conversion of fractions, decimals, and percents, you can click on my video here. You're going to go to the back side and fill that out. And then get your parents to sign it, or you can get their permission. So that won't be due until the following Friday, the 29th. Tomorrow, the 18th, Tuesday, you guys are taking 11.5, quiz number 2. It's going to open in Edulastic. I'll give you more details about that. And then on Wednesday, you're going to be working on the introduction. Remember, all of these colors, you notice that the first 2 numbers are 1.3. It's the same Google document. Also notice that I skipped 1.34. And something a little bit different. Normally I made the packet due the day you guys take your quiz. Well, we want you to turn your work on Friday, so I'm going to push that all the way up to Friday. Now, some of you are trying to take advantage of the system that I don't grade it till later. And then you try to play this like, oh, I'm going to catch up on my English class and then my history class, and I'll just wait for math later. You fall behind, and the assessments, I only give you guys 1 week to complete. So if you don't take these lessons, for example, if you haven't finished 1.2, that quiz is going to be extremely hard. So that's why I'm kind of giving you a grace period, but don't abuse grace. So get it done. Red light, yellow light, green light tells you when it's actually considered late, and you have to click on this late work. I have graded everything in red. This one I said, even though you're taking a quiz that opens, it's going to be open Tuesday, it's going to be due this Friday. And then I talked about 2.4a, this take-home reflection. That's going to be worth 1,500 assignment points. And if you want to get ahead, actually these dates are wrong, this is the 29th. If you want to get ahead for next week, I'm going to make 2 of these kind of like assignments due next week, but at least do 1 of them this week so you don't fall behind. Spirit Week, you can click on that, make a copy, and last time you guys did it, some people are like, I don't have that costume, and a lot of you guys just realized being creative, you could just take a picture of yourself. Mine's in there, you want to look at it, and you can kind of just like paste a picture from Google Images over your picture, so the same picture 5 times. I'll give you full credit for doing that, but I'm going to give you extra credit if you can actually wear the costume. And you can even see my costumes when I was a little kid. That was actually a real picture of me in there. Let's take eCaden's field trip. Here is WAG 11.1 weekly conference. This has the Google Slides in there. 11.2 opens up this week. It's about 6-minute video of where imaginary numbers are needed. Sorry about the bells. 11.3, I opened this up at the end of class, and you only have 24 hours to complete this. So this one is due by Friday. Answer the questions, respond to your classmates. Here's the packet. It is open, so you can turn in your work. So it's kind of like, if you're in the regular classroom, I would have said pass up your math packet. And so you got to keep it in your backpack. So you have to keep it in your Google Drive until I open this, which is right now, and you can collect it. Let's talk about your quiz that's opening tomorrow. As we're recording on this video. 11, it's really quiz number 2. Let's change that. Take out a piece of paper, write your name, period, date. 11.5, Mr. IM3 quiz number 2, 1.1 to 1.2. 10, 18, 22, write all your math work down, keep it so we can use it for a future assignment. You're going to be logging into Edulastic. It's going to open on Tuesday, 9 a.m., and then it's going to close a whole week later. Now, this one's very different, so pay attention. I will let you guys work in pairs. You can take it in pairs, so you and another person, if you provide a screenshot on your virtual meeting or conference. So you set up a Google Meets or a Zoom conference, a FaceTime, and then you email it to me. Then I know that you work together, and I'm going to grade them separately, but you're going to complete it. If you don't want to do that, it's okay. I'm trying to give you an option. So if you know someone from CVA and in this class, and you're going to complete it or you'll complete it as an individual. Stop using photo math and the internet. You're technically cheating, and you are losing out on this process called learning. Yes, you can use your notes, your lessons, and your homeworks, but no, you cannot use the internet. You can use Desmos, but you cannot use the internet to find answers or get help from others. Tips for taking the test: take your time. I forgot to also write down your start and end time. I want to know that you completed in one sitting, and turn in your work by Friday. Be a successful person, realizing that rocks in front of you are not stumbling blocks. They'll help you to get to greater success. We'll see you there. Bye.
Do you love math? Or are you just trying to pass your math class? Come on, let's be honest. If you answered yes to either of these questions, I say you continue watching, because Mr. Ng's YouTube channel is the place for you.